In the 1960s, a few people began to dream about collegiate athletics at a small college in Bethany, Oklahoma. In 1964, that dream became a reality when David Baker said goodbye to his successful NFL career to start an athletic program at then Bethany Nazarene College. They envisioned an athletics program built not just on athletic competition, but on doing collegiate athletics excellent in a Christian environment. Fast forward 60 years later, and what started with men's basketball is now 22 NCAA Division II and varsity collegiate sports with over 600 student athletes known as Southern Nazarene University Athletics. Over the years, SNU Athletics has continued to grow into one of the top small college athletic departments in the country, with 13 national championships, 15 Great American Conference championships, and dozens of All-Americans. The Crimson Storm is only growing stronger. This year was no different. The excellence shined on the court, on the fields, and in the classroom. So tonight, we celebrate those big moments, from goals to home runs, steals, dunks, and three-pointers on the hardwood, big hits on the field to big kills on the court, personal records on the track to pounding tries on the pitch, from first place finishes on the course to first place showcase finishes. Brand new sports shining bright in their inaugural season. Tonight we celebrate academic success. Tonight we celebrate championships. Tonight we celebrate you and all the hard work delivered all year long. Live from Bethany First Church of the Nazarene, it's time for the 2024 Storm Sports Awards. Woo!
Yeah, okay. Hey, that was pretty good. Hey, let me get 2 claps and a Ric Flair on 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay. That was kind of mid. Let's do it again. Now, if you don't know what Ric Flair means, now you know. 2 claps and a Ric Flair on 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Good. Okay, well, welcome to the 2024 Storm Sports Awards. I'm Carlos Zepeda. I'm on the football team, and I'm your current SNU SAC president. And tonight, I'm joined by
Lauren Reither on the women's basketball team, and I'm your current SAC vice president.
Go Lauren. Anyways, we're so glad that you could join us here tonight. We know you had to carve out some time out of your busy schedule and your busy day to be here, but don't you worry, because we can turn a boring old Thursday into a Saturday, if you know what I mean. Chill. I mean Saturday like a football game. Fun. Yeah, fun. Energetic and loose. Speaking about football, let me give my guys a little shout out. Hey, I love y'all. I'm proud of y'all boys. We had a great season. It was a fun one and a historic one at that. But it's no secret, we lost our starting quarterback in the fall due to eligibility reasons, Gage Porter. It was about time though. Anyways, Gage Porter's here tonight. Y'all give it up for Gage. Gage had to skip out on the NFL draft tonight to be here, okay? So we're real thankful for Gage. But it's, Gage will be the first one to tell you, if you ask him, college was the greatest 14 years of his life. He wouldn't have missed tonight for the world. That's also why his jersey number is 14, because it represents how many semesters he was in school.
Anyways, tonight we're gathered here to celebrate all of you, instead of listening to Carlos roast his teammates the entire time. We have 3 different awards tonight: the most valuable player, Newcomer of the year, and the Live Last winner.
The MVP, the most valuable player, is the person who has had the largest impact on the team on and off the playing field. They're dedicated to their team by putting their teammates and coaches first. The MVPs strive for success, and their effort and dedication is unquestionable.
The Newcomer of the Year award goes to the student athlete who made the biggest immediate impact on their team. Adapting to the new environment can be tricky, but these are the ones who made it look easy.
Every team is built a little bit different. Some have special teams, some have special players, but each has players that stand out from the rest. The Live Last Award. These athletes combine spirit, academics, athletics, community service, and their involvement on campus with an emphasis on leadership.
We have some wonderful presenters lined up tonight, faculty and staff who have all supported us throughout the year. We will announce each award presenter, and they will come up on stage. Once they announce the winners of each team, we have these staircases on each side, and if you win an award, you'll come up those, and then you'll exit down the front.
To kick off our awards for tonight, let's welcome SNU Assistant Athletic Director for Compliance in a way less cool-looking version of Pitbull, Mr. Steve Johnson.
Well, I don't know about way less cool, but maybe a little bit. So I get the privilege tonight of talking to you a little bit about cross country, and cross country is one of my favorite sports. It's also one of the sports that has some of the best quotes, some great inspirational figures. You got guys like Steve Prefontaine, who came out and said to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. And then on the other side, you have Suzanne Summers, who said, I'll take up running when I see runners smile. What's amazing to me is how many hours these student athletes spend out there running, literally putting in thousands of miles a year. That amount of dedication deserves some recognition. So to start us off, your Live Last winner, a senior from Oklahoma City, Dennis Green.
They look so pretty. Mama said, son, 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 you're gonna grow up, you're gonna get old. All that glitter don't turn to gold. But until then, just have your fun. Boy, run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. When I was a young kid living in the city, all I did was pay, 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 pay. Never seen a dime that good, Lord, give me.
Our next award winner finished with a top 20 finish at the Aggie Duels and was the leader for our men's team at the NCAA Central Region meet. A freshman from Lindsay, Oklahoma, your men's cross country newcomer of the year is Daniel Ponce.
I learned my lesson, count my blessings up to the rising sun. And run, run, run. Yeah, one day will the sky might fall. Yeah, one day I could lose it all. So I run until I hit that wall. If I learn one lesson, count your blessings up to the rising sun. And run, run, run. Run, run, run. Didn't get everything that I wanted, but I got what I need. Yeah, yeah, I see that light in the morning shining down on me. So take me up high, take me down low.
And finally, on the men's side, leading the Crimson Storm in almost every race this season, a junior from Oklahoma City, your men's cross country MVP is Will Ramirez.
So I run until I hit that wall. Yeah, I learned my lesson, count my blessings up to the rising sun. And run, run, run. Yeah, one day will the sky might fall. Yeah, one day I could lose it all. So I run until I hit that wall. If I learn one lesson, count your blessings up to the rising sun. And run, run, run. Run, run, run. Yeah, run, run, run. Yeah, I learned my lesson, count my blessings up to the rising sun.
And moving on to the women's side, your Live Last winner, a junior from Yukon, Oklahoma, Alora Jones.
changed, we've been here before. Yeah, we try to be friends, but it ends up being much more. And then we get insecure, build up walls, then we play pretend we don't care. No, it doesn't feel right when we fight.
Next up, Women's Cross Country Newcomer of the Year. Transfer from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Isabel Lynch.
We run loose in the air in our lungs. What do we do about us? We don't wanna fall out of love again, too afraid of another chance. We run and we run and we run further away from love. What do we do about us? Do about us? What do we do about us?
And finally, our women's cross country MVP. She led SNU in all cross country meets this past fall, including an 8th place finish at the Aggie Duels. A grad student from Hereford, Texas, Sabitha Taylor.
Something to say, like baby, I can reassure, break your walls. We can just admit that we care, 'cause it doesn't feel right when we fight. It gets us nowhere, but we're too scared, so we run and we run and we run further away from love. Look at what we've become. Yeah, we run and we run and we run, losing the air in our lungs. What do we do about it?
Congratulations to all of our cross country award winners. The next set of awards on tonight's agenda, is our volleyball team. There's no one better to present these awards than Mr. Grant McNew.
What's up, guys? Well, volleyball this season brought a lot of excitement to the Sawyer Center. They had some big moments, namely a reverse sweep against UCO, turn me up, as the kids would say. Thank you. But let's get into the awards here. Your volleyball Live Last winner is a junior out of Deer Park, Texas, Tatum Smith.
Sometimes I walk a little faster in the school hallway just to get next to you. Some days I spend a little extra time in the morning just to impress you. Guess you don't notice, guess you don't.
Your volleyball Newcomer of the Year finished second on the team with 280 kills. A freshman from Gunner, Texas, and you may know her as Bad Girl Ray Ray, Rana Malden.
Too smart to be waiting around. Tai Chi practicing snowboard champion. I can fix the flat on your car. I might even be a rock star. I might even be a rock star. Sometimes I wish when the phone rings that it would be you saying, let's hang out. Then you confess that there's something special between us. Why don't we find out? You don't even know me, guess you don't need me. Why you not see what?
And finally, the rest of the GAC's least favorite player to see on the opposite side of the net. A first team all GAC selection. And your MVP, a senior from Ponca City, your volleyball MVP is Sunny Bachelet.
Snowboard champion, I can fix the flat on your car. I might even be a rock star. If you only knew the real me, I might even be a rock star. I'm telling you that we are meant to be. That wouldn't it be nice if you could see?
All right. Well, sometimes it can be hard to put a name to a face and a face to a name. But please join me in welcoming, here to present the Golf Awards, is SNU Residence Life Housing Coordinator, and the lady that you can get mad at for not getting the room you wanted at Room Rush, Miss Emma Riggs.
Hello. Okay, this group has been awesome, both on and off the course all year. We're glad to have them here with us tonight, so let's get into our golf awards. Your men's golf Live Last winner is a junior from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Okay. Landon Hendricks. Your men's golf Newcomer of the Year, leading SNU in 2 of the 5 tournaments played this year, a junior transfer from Moore, Oklahoma, Mason C. Brandt.
A sharp dressed man.
And lastly, on the men's side, your MVP, leading SNU in 6 of 7 tournaments played and winning the GAC preview, a junior from College Station, Texas, Sam Schmidt. On to the ladies' side. A senior from Huntsville, Texas, your Live Last winner is Natalie Lewis.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you, you just gotta ignite the light.
Next up, she led SNU in 3 of the 7 tournaments played. A freshman from Piedmont, your women's golf Newcomer of the Year, Haley Wittern.
'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you're gonna leave 'em all in love.
Last up, she had 1 top 10 finish and led SNU in 4 tournaments this year. A senior from OKC, your 2024 women's golf MVP is Sarah Armstrong.
Future holds after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time, you know you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the
Congratulations to our golf winners. Next up, we have our football winners. Please welcome to the stage SNU Assistant Athletic Trainer, Ashton Young.
last year. So it was a historic reason for our football team, who assembled their best season in Division II history, earning SNU's first ever D2 bowl game selection. Here are just a few of the guys who helped them get there. Your football Live last winner, a senior from Freeport, Texas, Jarvis Davis.
Story goes. Baby, now I got the flow, 'cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I'd win. Your love of mine, all those times I said that I love you.
Next up is a freshman receiver who can move. He scored 2 touchdowns on the ground. From Amarillo, Texas, your football newcomer of the year is Braxton Bird.
Show, 'cause what you did you know was wrong, and all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song.
Finally, your GAC Player of the Year, All-American and Harlan Hill finalist. No surprises here. Your football MVP from Elk City is Gage Porter.
Okay, before we announce our next set of winners, we want to recognize one of our 2 brand new sports here at SNU, Stunt. SNU Stunt showed out in their very first year of competition, and here's a quick look at Stunt, the sport. Yeah, Okay, we're so excited to see Stunt continuing to grow. So with that, let's hear it for the first ever SNU Stunt Award winners. Here to present your winners, Dr. Twyler Earl.
Hello, hello. Can I get our stunt team to stand up, please? Let's give them a round of applause. One thing I learned is that stunt is one of the fastest growing female sport in the country. And so we are so excited for our stunt team, their efforts during the first year of competition, and we can't wait to see what happens next year. Okay. So we're going to begin with our Live Last winner. Coach Angela Hamilton said, "It was an easy decision to honor our winner with the Live Last award because she displays it daily with a smile on her face." Your stunt Live Last winner is Drew Edmonds.
I do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible.
Okay, did y'all see them earrings? Katie, did you see her earrings? They like little bolts. What? Okay. All right, next. A freshman who helped transform the look of stunt and with the sport with her skills and is willing to learn a new skill outside of practice and come ready to practice and execute a new skill. Your stunt newcomer of the year, Jocelyn Whitney.
I know I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single.
Okay, and finally, a sophomore from Jinx who gave everything to the team with her flexibility to move around to different groups and learn new routines. Your first ever SNU Stunt MVP is Rachel Fonseca.
Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful.
Moving on to the next portion of the awards, we are excited to announce our baseball winners. Please welcome Brett Bradley to the stage.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here to present the awards for baseball as a proud alum of the SNU baseball program. It was 20 years ago, but I had the privilege of serving as a teammate with current baseball coach Grant Ledbetter and current softball coach, I know he's not here tonight, but Brian Madden. As I was looking up stats for this award, I kept seeing names Ledbetter and Madden in all of the career records in SNU history. In fact, Coach Ledbetter is listed in the top 10 in 10 different categories. And number 1 in 4 different categories. Players, y'all know that? Baseball players, you know that? Yeah. Brian Madden, and again, no, he's not here tonight, they're traveling. He's listed in the top 10 in 13 different categories, and number 1 in SNU history in 8 different categories. That's pretty impressive. So I'm proud to be a part of the SNU baseball program, and I'm proud of the programs that my former teammates are leading. And just in case you were wondering, I was not listed in any of the top 10 categories in anything, so that's okay. Now on to tonight's awards. Our baseball team is full of so many solid guys that there couldn't be just one Live Last winner. Both of these gentlemen are utility guys playing multiple positions, helping out their team wherever and however they can. They're great teammates on and off the field, both from small towns in Oklahoma. Your co-2024 baseball Live Last winners are Alex Leone and Oliver Wilson.
Unwritten, can't read my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning. The pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your.
Our next award goes to a two-way star leading the team at the plate with a .368 batting average and on the mound with 49 strikeouts, a lefty from Ventura, California, your baseball newcomer of the year, Jacob Martinez.
I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the line. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. No. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you can.
Now, to be considered for MVP, you have to be consistent. You have to be clutch. And it's important to make big plays, but to be an MVP, you also need to perform under pressure, and you have to do it when the game is on the line. The baseball MVP had multiple game-winning hits, including a three-run walk-off home run this year. However, his consistency over the past 4 years is what is most impressive. The MVP award winner left his mark on SNU baseball and will graduate 5th all-time in SNU history with home runs with 28. 3rd all-time in SNU history with total bases with 315. 2nd all-time in most games started, most at-bats, and most runs scored. And number 1 in SNU history in 2 categories, walks and triples. From Edmond, Oklahoma, majoring in sports management, your baseball most valuable player is Colby Entwistle.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken.
Alrighty. Congrats to our baseball winners and good luck this weekend in your final series. Next up, we have our softball awards. Unfortunately, our softball team cannot be here this evening as they are traveling to Harding for a big series this weekend. Our softball team has had an incredible season as one of the top teams in the GAC. We wish them good luck this weekend and through the GAC tournament, but we still want to recognize their hard work on the field this year. So, please help us introduce the next set of people introducing awards. Me and Lauren. Okay, your softball live last winner is a sophomore from Alpine, California, Allison Hazley.
To the plate, the outfield gets back. Cause they know I'm the over-the-wall type of dog. So many back-to-back.
Next up, the one nobody wants to see on the base paths, hitting .336 on the season and scoring 29 runs on a perfect 12 for 12 stolen bases. A junior from Wichita, Kansas, your newcomer of the year, Emma Green.
Game time, all I think about is bringing home the trophy. If your team's better than mine, you really gotta show me.
Lastly, a very tight vote for a team full of MVPs. Your softball MVP got it done in the circle all season with a 16-3 record and a 2.09 ERA. I don't even know what that means. A junior from Carnegie, Oklahoma, Janie Worthington.
Congratulations to all those ladies. The next set of awards on tonight's agenda for our rugby team. Please join Austin Schoenfeld to the stage, please.
Hello, everyone. Both the men and women had outstanding seasons, including a bowl appearance and another conference championship. Next up, National Sevens coming this weekend for both teams, as the men are already traveling there. But here, first-year winners. First up, for the men, someone who took it upon themselves to always be a leader. Your Live Last winner, Zach Morgan. Next up, a grad transfer full of physical dominance in the weight room and unmistakable leadership. Your 2024 Men's Rugby Newcomer of the Year, Sam Miller. And of course, your MVP, who has shown tremendous ball skills on the field vision, and always puts his teammates in positions to score. Your Men's Rugby MVP is Dayton Bradford. And on the women's side, one who has never missed a practice, always provided team support in any way she could, and she did anything and everything to play a strong role for her team. Your 2024 Women's Rugby Live Last winner, Allison Quinn.
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, but just wait a while. You're not the big fish in the pond no more. You were what they're feeding on. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Ain't it fun?
Next up, SNU's second leading scorer on the team, the Women's Rugby Newcomer of the Year, a freshman from OKC, Ella Gilliland.
Where you from? You might be the one who's running things. Well, you can ring anybody's bell and get what you want. See, it's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in a bubble. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you?
the most dominant player at any time, leading the team in tries and earning her second All-American selection of the year. No doubt, your women's rugby MVP, Talesi.
Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun to kick out on no one? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun to kick out on no one? Ain't it fun living in the real world? No more crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own.
Good job, Rugby. Our next set of awards is for our equestrian team. Yup. Please join us in welcoming SNU Financial Literacy and Retention Specialist, Rosario Garcia.
Hello, everyone. These riders were phenomenal all season long, competing in shows against some of the top riders in the nation. So we're gonna start with the Equestrian Live Last winner. She's a junior from Yukon, Oklahoma, Olivia Harris. Congratulations, Olivia. Okay, our next award goes for the Equestrian Newcomer of the Year, earning 2 wins and 3 top finishes, David Bremer. Congratulations, David. Lastly, she achieved 7 top finishes this year and earned 3rd place in the regional championship. Your equestrian MVP is Bethany Crouch.
Great job, Equestrian. Moving on to our next set of awards, we would like to invite SNU PA announcer Mark Brown to the stage to present our men's basketball awards.
Before I speak, have you noticed Carlos Zepeda's shoes? Check those out. Come on out here. Man. A year ago, March, I was in St. Joseph's, Missouri, and I was watching our men's basketball team play in the Sweet 16. After that year, the coach moved on and all the players pretty much moved on. It was up to Danny Thomason, Dr. Newman, and Danny, did you notice I said your name first? And the rest of the search team to find an excellent coach, and that's exactly what they did in B.J. Foster. Folks, he is phenomenal. I don't know if you know that yet, but each and every year, he's going to bring people in here, and they're going to do a good job for us. And he did that this year in his very, very first year. So we're going to announce the winner of those awards here. Where did my paper go? Okay. Where did my, here it is. Okay. And the winner is, first up, a spark plug for this team, your men's basketball Live Last winner, a senior from Bakersfield, California, Tyrell Coleman. Accepting the award, Next up, we have a dual winner leading the team in both assists and steals, being named to the All-GAC second team and the GAC All-Tournament team. He is both your men's basketball and Newcomer of the Year and MVP. And I got one more shot to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, at guard, a senior from Alameda, California, 6'4", senior number 1, Biddle Zizik!
Fly right into the future. I wanna feed the babies who can't get enough to eat. Wanna shoot the children, no shoes on their feet. I wanna house people living in the street. Oh yeah, there's a solution. Let me fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let that spirit come.
Next up, we've got a team who put together one of the best D2 seasons in SNU history. The Women's National Australian Team. I'm just kidding. Women's basketball. Sorry. I mean, come on, bro. Like. Anyways, you guys had a historic season and brought home some nice trophies. Unfortunately, no trophy will ever be shinier than your head coach's head. I'm sorry. Phil wrote that joke. If you have a problem with it, Phil wrote that joke. But anyways, here to present our Women's Basketball Awards, SNU Financial Service Coordinator for Student Athletes, Sean Smalling.
Thank you, Lauren. And Dorothy. Do it one time for me. There's no place like home. Love you, Carlos. This team is an incredible team. They have not been like some NBA players this year. Some are outstanding offensively. Some are outstanding on D. They have been all over the place. They're a legit team. And so I'm excited to be here. They got it done. They won the GAC regular season championship for the second straight year. They were the #1 team in the region, becoming the first ever team from SNU to host the NCAA Division II regional tournament. So just a few of those who helped them get there. Your 2024 Women's Basketball Award winners are a sophomore from Choctaw, Oklahoma, the Women's Basketball Live Last winner, Miss Carly Gassaway. Next up, a transfer from Central Arkansas, the blushing bride-to-be who made an immediate impact on the court, being 4th on the team in scoring and 3rd in both steals and rebounds, a senior from Searcy, Arkansas, your Newcomer of the Year award winner, Miss Abby Giles. And lastly, your MVP, a unanimous first team, all GAC selection, named to the Central Region All-Tournament team. You've heard from her all night, but this time she's the one receiving the award, a senior from OKC, Miss Lauren Reether.
Almost forgot it was my turn to talk. Next up for our awards, we welcome back SNU Assistant AD of Compliance, Steve Johnson, to present this year's Men's and Women's Track and Field Awards.
Can you believe they let me come back up here? Well, this summer, one of my favorite things every 4 years rolls around the Olympics. The Olympic motto is Citius, Altius, Fortius. It means faster, higher, stronger. I don't know a sport that embodies that motto better than track and field. These guys spend every day working on the little details, trying to break not just school records, but their own personal bests. Next week, we'll get to see them back in action when they go to the GAC Conference Championship. But tonight, we get to recognize a few of them here. So if you'll help me welcome up our men's Live Last Award winner from El Reno, Oklahoma, Dylan Warden.
Hands are shaking cold. These hands are meant to hold. Speak to me when all you gotta keep is strong. Move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. Move along. So a day when you've lost yourself completely could be a night when your life ends.
Next up, we have a freshman who's led SNU in their throwing events all year. He's provisionally qualified for the national championships and ranks third in the GAC in the javelin. From Edmond, Oklahoma, your men's newcomer is Coulter Bufford.
Move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. Move along. When everything is wrong, we move along. When everything is wrong, we move along.
And finally, on the men's side, with 13 top 10 finishes this season, ranking top 8 in the GAC in 3 different events, a sophomore from Midwest City, your men's track and field MVP is Khalil Williams.
I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. When all you gotta keep is strong, move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. When all you gotta keep is strong, move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through.
Moving on to the women's side, your Live Last winner is a junior from Oklahoma City, Afni Rubio. Next up, we have another thrower who's made their mark already in SNU history. Ranking in the top 15 in both the discus and the hammer throws in the GAC, a junior transfer from Edmond, Women's Newcomer of the Year, Eve Brennan. And last but certainly not least on the women's side, your track MVP, an all-around athlete ranking first in the GAC in the heptathlon, 18th in the NCAA, and a provisional qualifier in the high jump. Once again, Abriel Thrash.
Moving on to our next portion of the awards for tonight, we're excited to announce Men's Soccer Awards. Please join us in welcoming to the stage Mr. Clean, Blair Spindle. Sorry.
Well, there's one way to know that you had another historic soccer season this year, and it's right here on the ring. There we go. Another championship. They won the GAC regular season and the tournament. They also played in the NCAA tournament again. Should have won that game, gave up a late goal. We won't talk about that, but it was close. They amassed a total of 7 shutouts while working up to 14 wins this season. So great season. Now, to recognize the Live Last winner, a junior from Dallas, Texas. You all know him. You all love him. Esteban Ramirez.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us.
A guy who has made an immediate impact for the Storm and in the GAC is a reigning GAC Newcomer of the Year, a junior from Venezuela, your Newcomer of the Year, Francisco Chong.
Like a waving flag, get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh. Give you freedom, give you fire.
Too much talent spread across the men's soccer team. All of these guys bring it. They speak like 7 languages. They're an amazing team. But one guy made a statement all season long. Not only the GAC men's soccer MVP, but the regional player of the year and All-American. Your men's soccer MVP is a junior from Kenya, Yunez Sujani.
We all say when I get older, I will be strong. just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag.
The next set of awards on tonight's agenda is for our women's soccer team. Please join us in welcoming to the stage one of our athletic trainers, Tiffany Hazel.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to announce our women's soccer team. They have been an amazing group of girls to get to know, to pray with, to walk with. They've had quite an accomplishment this year. Just like the men's soccer, they have had an incredible season, but not only did they achieve just 10 total victories, they also shut out 9 different teams. They had the best winning percentage in NCAA Division II era ever, and they also tied in second in conference this year. So proud of you girls. Love you all so much also. So our women's soccer Live Last winner this year started 17 games. She also played in over 1,400 minutes. Crazy. And as a freshman, I represent Millie Butler.
Down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail.
Well done, Millie. So proud of you. Next up, there were so many new faces for the SNU women's soccer team this year, but one did stand out. Not only the first team all-GAC selection, but a first team all-region selection as well, a junior. She also scored, by the way, 9 goals for the entire season. Absolutely amazing. She was a positive hype man on the field all times. Your newcomer of the year, Natalie Montanez.
Look how far you've come. You filled your heart with love. Baby, you've done enough. Take a deep breath. Don't beat yourself up. No need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. I won't give up. No, I won't give in.
Love it. Well done, Natalie. Another new addition to the Storm, by the way. They call her a spark plug for the Storm offense. SNU's freshman phenomenon, all GAC player of the year, and led in the conference in total goals with 15 for the year. She was also first in all region, finished with the year tied in 12th in goals in the entire country for the NCAA division. She has a beautiful spirit, a smile. We absolutely love her. Give it up for your women's soccer MVP, Bella Morgan.
Making those new mistakes. I keep on making them every day. Those new mistakes. Try everything. Try everything.
A huge congrats to our women's soccer team in their unbelievable season. Before we move on to our next awards, we would like to take a quick look at SNU's other newest sport, bowling. Let's check this recap out.
How good can a team be? Seriously, how powerful is teamwork? Great team. I mean, really ask that question. Who defines the limit? And what if we were to push that edge? Stop to think about this for a moment and realize that every team that accomplished the untouchable, every team that got out there, every team that had done what had never been done before, they all had to break through. They all had to understand that there was this edge. and then they had to challenge the edge, and then they had to break through that invisible line. They all had to do it.
What a great first year bowling has had. So let's dive into these awards. Here to present the first ever SNU Bowling Awards is SNU Executive Assistant to the President, Talia Spindle.
Well, as you just saw in their inaugural seasons, both the men and women's bowling teams have had remarkable success. The men finished the year ranked 27th in the country, qualifying for sectionals in their first year as a program. The women saw multiple top 5 placements across their first season as a program. We'll begin with the presentation of our men's bowling awards. A freshman from Sulphur Rock, Arkansas, your men's bowling Live Last winner is Landon Hodge.
Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home.
All the members of the bowling team were essentially newcomers, but this particular athlete made a key impact in the Storm's success their first season, averaging a 194 in 56 games played. A freshman from Philadelphia, your men's bowling newcomer of the year, David Swaythorne.
Work sucks, I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home.
There were multiple standouts amongst the men's bowling squad this season, but one athlete in particular took the inaugural season by storm. He averaged 206.5 in 65 games played and helped the Storm finish 7th at sectionals. A freshman from Kenosha, Wisconsin, your men's bowling most valuable player is Connor Anderson.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your head still, I'll be your thrill. The night will go on, a little windmill. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your head still.
And on to our women's bowling awards. A freshman from Vancouver, Washington, your women's bowling Live Last winner is Kaylee Wilcox.
I got a new life, you would hardly recognize me. I'm so glad, how can
the women's bowling squad, but this particular athlete made a lot of noise in her first season with the Storm, averaging 138.7 in 14 games played. A freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma, your women's bowling newcomer of the year is Christina Holcomb. There were many MVP candidates, but there was a specific athlete who played a big part in the women's success in their first season. Averaging 188.5 in 66 games played, a freshman from Tacoma, Washington, your women's bowling most valuable player is Sienna Stoner.
Anyways, congratulations on a great first season bowling. That brings us to our final team awards of the night. Please join me in welcoming SNU Dean of Students, the Queen of SNU, Katie Bradley.
Our cheer team continues to grow and achieve great things. They work hard in the classroom and on the court and the field. They show up and show out, and their passion and excitement is a bright spot for SNU. By definition, a cheer team provides encouragement and support for their team, and our cheer team does this day in and day out on the sidelines, getting the crowd hyped and speaking life into the Crimson Storm. Let's take a few seconds to switch that up and give some of that encouragement and gratitude back to our cheer team. They get hyped for us, let's get hyped for them. You've sat all night, stand on your feet and say thank you to our cheer team. That's y'all, stand up, come on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, cheer, for all you do. Your cheer Live Last winner is one of the sideline captains. She honors the Live Last motto each day by focusing on what she can do for her team and putting their needs before her own. Your Live Last winner, Evie Suchin. For 3 years, but began cheering just this past year. She is strong, determined, hardworking, and such a gift to this team. Your cheer newcomer of the year is Chanel Adams. Who has brought a lot of excitement and skill to the team. She is encouraging and helpful, always willing to lead with grace and patience. Your cheer MVP is Sammy Adams.
This time
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, join us in applauding our team award winners. Each athlete recognized has made a lasting impact on the success on their team this season. Now we would like to move forward to our academic award portion of the evening. Although our teams are always working hard in their respective sports, we must also recognize their success in the classroom. Our next 3 awards will honor men's and women's with the highest cumulative GPA as well as the most improved GPA. These teams will stand upon being recognized.
We will start with our highest GPA accolades for the second straight year. These ladies have taken the classroom by storm. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating our highest women's GPA for back-to-back years, women's basketball.
A hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs.
Now on the men's side, these guys not only put in work on the course, but have been swinging out their grades all year. Our highest GPA on the men's side, men's golf.
Everywhere you look.
Finally, the team that has made great strides in improving their GPA from last year to this year, give it up to women's golf.
Dream so big and loud, I jump so high, I touch the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
Let's give another big congratulations to these 3 teams on their stellar academic achievements. We will now move on to our 2 Lauren Gresham Scholar athletes, which will be presented by Deanna Thomason.
The iconic Lauren Gresham Scholar Award is awarded to 1 male athlete and 1 female athlete who has shown excellent leadership in the classroom. It is the highest academic achievement that we present at SNU Athletics. To be considered for this award, a student athlete must have completed at least 100 credit hours. Beginning on the men's side, your nominees are Jacob Tyson, baseball, Jet Boyd, Jonas Vischer, basketball, Dennis Green, cross-country track, Tim Huff, equestrian, Sam Schmidt, golf, Andrew Shadid, rugby, Talon Woody, soccer. And now your 2024 Lauren Gresham Male Athlete Scholar is Jonas Vischer.
I'm tired of looking around, wondering what I gotta do, or who I'm supposed to be. I don't wanna be anything other than me.
For women, the nominees are Georgia Adams, basketball, and Laura Jones, cross-country track, Sarah Armstrong, golf, Maddie Sutherland, softball, Kiara Mucky, rugby, Hannah Schaefer, soccer, Ashley Finch, volleyball. And your 2024 Lauren Gresham Female Scholar Athlete is Sarah Armstrong.
All I have to do is sing with me and I'll be some mine. I'm tired of looking around, who's wondering what I gotta do, or who I'm supposed to be. I don't wanna be anything other than me. Can I have everyone's attention, please? If you're not like this and that, you're gonna have to leave. I came from the mountain.
Congratulations to our Lauren Gresham Scholar athletes. It takes a lot of time, hard work, and dedication to balance the demands of your sport and your academics. But these two made it look easy.
We have an incredible fan base here at SNU, but there are two specific individuals that have shown an exceptional amount of support at numerous athletic events here on campus. Next up, we would like to recognize these students as the Josh George Fans of the Year recipients.
Please help us congratulate Dawson Phillips and Bethany Crouch for bringing the energy and support this year.
It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before. I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're there for me too. You're still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. You burned your breakfast so far, things are going great.
Dawson and Bethany definitely set the bar high for SNU superfans this year, but we cannot forget one specific team that has showed the most support at other athletic events this year. Here to present the Danny Cup, just for the second time since its creation. Please welcome Ric Flair himself, the man, the myth, the legend. You can hear him from a mile away, Mr. Woo, Mr. Danny Thompson.
Okay, the competition has been incredibly fierce for this. Last year, let's hear it for our cheer team. They were the winners last year. I have been so proud of all of the teams that have been coming out supporting one another, and it's been a great turnout this year. I think the best in my 5 years that I've been here, so excellent job by everybody. If you do not agree with the counting of who won, take it up with these two back here. Mr. Danny had nothing to do with it whatsoever. Woo! But I am excited to open up the envelope here and let you know that the winner of the Danny Cup for the 2023-24 season is Volleyball!
Congrats, volleyball. It was a close race with women's basketball. Our next segment presents one of the biggest awards of this evening. We would now like to recognize our male and female Newcomer of the Year and also Player of the Years. Following those two awards, we will announce the Coach of the Year. To start of the Year awards, please join us in welcoming to the stage the voice of the Crimson Storm, SNU play-by-play broadcaster, Mr. Luke McConnell.
Carlos, you really don't know what ERA is? Do you not know what ERA is? Oh, okay. I just want to let you know, Janie's ERA is about the same as your YPC. Just kidding, just kidding. Hey, he had the mic all night. Somebody's got to bring him down a peg. Well, it's an honor to be back with you on the stage to celebrate another year and present our Newcomer of the Year awards. These two awards recognize one male student athlete and one female student athlete in their first year of competition at SNU. Either a freshman or a transfer, a newcomer in athletics is no easy feat. We'd like to honor these athletes for impacting their team and sport in their first season at SNU. Despite being a part of a new team and in a new environment, each of you have exceeded the expectations in athletic performance, community involvement, and academics. So let's meet the nominees for your 2024 Male Newcomer of the Year. Daniel Ponce, men's cross country. Mason Sebrandt, men's golf. Braxton Bird, football. Jacob Martinez, baseball. Sam Miller, men's rugby. David Brimmer, equestrian. Beno Zecic, men's basketball. Coulter Bufford, men's track and field. Francisco Chong, men's soccer. David Swavely, men's bowling. And Connor Anderson, men's bowling. And the winner is Francisco Chong from men's soccer.
Go ahead and tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am.
In his first year with the Storm, Francisco was not only a first-team All-GAC selection and a first-team All-Region selection, the junior was also named the GAC Newcomer of the Year. Francisco's performance played a pivotal role in helping head coach Trevor Harmon and the Storm squad earn their third straight regular season conference title and their second consecutive tournament championship. Let's give it up again for Francisco Chong.
Then he broke that mold, so I know I'm blessed.
And now let's meet our nominees for Female Newcomer of the Year. Isabel Lynch, women's cross country. Rayana Malden, volleyball. Haley Wittern, women's golf. Jocelyn Whitney, stunt. Emma Green, softball. Ella Gilliland, women's rugby. Abby Giles, women's basketball. Eve Brennan, women's track and field. Natalie Montanez, women's soccer. Bella Morgus, women's soccer. Christina Holcomb, women's bowling. And Chanel Adams, cheer. And the winner is Bella Morgus, women's soccer. Bella made noise all season long in her debut season with the Storm. Just her first collegiate season, she was an All-GAC first-team selection, and was named the GAC Player of the Year. Her accolades did not stop there, as she led the GAC with 15 goals and was 12th in the NCAA in goals scored. Her performance helped the Storm and head coach Josh Smith to one of their best seasons since joining Division II, doubling their win total from the previous year and their best finish in the GAC since 2014. Once again, Female Newcomer of the Year, Bella Morgus.
Congratulations to our SNU Newcomers of the Year. There's no doubt that they made an immediate impact on their respective sports teams. Now, moving on to our SNU Athlete of the Year awards. Here to present those in again, none other than the athletic director himself, Danny Thompson.
Woo. Incredibly difficult to vote on this award. With all of our incredible student athletes, conference championships, historic performances all season long, All-American awards, ranked in region, all of these things, it makes it very fun and exciting along the way, but also very challenging as we look to get one male and one female MVP or all-around student athlete for Southern Nazarene University. And also succeeding in the classroom as well is very important. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at the Male Athlete of the Year, and let's take a look at our nominees. First up, William Ramirez, men's cross country. Next up, Sam Smith, men's golf. No surprise here, Gage Porter, football. No surprise here, Colby Entwistle, baseball. Dayton Bradford, men's rugby's had an incredible season. My man Ben Ozizik, men's basketball, incredible 1 year here at SNU. Khalil Williams, men's track and field. Khalil's not done yet. He's headed to Arkansas this next week. Men's soccer, Yune Shijani. And then finally, Connor Anderson for men's bowling. And probably the tightest vote in the time that we've been doing the SSAs. It was extremely difficult. You could pick any one of these and it would be awesome. But the winner is Mr. Yune Shijani from men's soccer.
My way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care who I see. Dreams to reality. I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was piss poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming out they roadkill. No alone nights on that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days but made for the spotlight. We paid them.
Yunes was in a league all of his own all season. He was a third-team All-American, GAC Player of the Year, Region Player of the Year, leading the GAC in goals with 13, enough to rank 14th in the entire Division II. Just like his teammate that was the Newcomer of the Year, Francisco, Yunes was a huge key to Southern Nazarene's third regular season title and second tournament title. One more time, let's give a big round of applause to the SNU Male Athlete of the Year, Yune Shijani. And now, here are your nominees on the ladies' side. 2024 Female Athlete of the Year. First up is Sabitha Taylor, women's cross country. Sunny's in class tonight. I wish she could be here. Sunny Bachelette with volleyball. Sarah Armstrong with women's golf. Rachel Fonseca from Stunt, the sport. Janie Worthington, who is on her way to light up Harding in softball. Talesi Utafe from women's rugby. Bethany Crouch, equestrian. Our own Lauren Reether, women's basketball. April Thrash, women's track and field. April's not done yet. Bella Morgus, women's soccer. Sienna Stoner, women's bowling. And Samantha Adams, cheer. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Miss Lauren Reether. You guys had a good evening so far. We're about done. You had a good evening. Let me hear you. Woo. We hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to step away here in a minute. My boss is going to come up and do the last awards of the evening. First of all, before I do that, though, I have to say thank you. There is so much work that goes into putting on something like this, and I have an incredible team of people. If you have not had the opportunity to get to know Phil and Julia and Mia and Tara and Steve and Nikki and the people that are in our SNU Athletics administration, you need to come by and meet them because they are often folks that are working incredibly hard behind the scenes to celebrate you guys and all that you do. So let's give them a big round of applause for putting together a great evening. I'm going to ask Dr. Redwine to do something when he prays for us here at the end to dismiss us. So, like any season, when you've got 600 plus student athletes, there's going to be injuries that happen. There's going to be tough things along the way. I look out across here and I saw many walking in that I know that have had knee injuries, ankle injuries, arm injuries, people battling different things. But this year, a little different than in previous years. We've had a few just really significant injuries and sickness. And I'm going to ask you all very specifically, and I'm going to ask Dr. Redwine to pray specifically at the end, but a good friend of mine, Tavita Crisp, on our men's rugby team. Yes, Tavita. Hopefully Tavita's watching. On the rugby pitch in one of our home tournaments, Tavita had one of the most serious knee injury I have ever seen. The surgeon that repaired part of his knee said he had never seen anything like it. I went to bed. I went to bed that evening asking God to please save Tavita's leg. And that has happened. Amen. And Tavita and his sweet mom were in the hospital for an incredible amount of time. He's still got surgeries left, so we need to continue to pray for him. An NFL player that had the exact same injury as him called Tavita and FaceTime with him to encourage him. And so he's been encouraged to know that there is recovery after this. And I know many of you saw him at Powder Puff. He came out and did the ceremonial coin toss. So we need to continue to pray for Tavita and lift him up, and he'll have some final knee surgeries coming up, but a long, long road of rehab. So we'll pray specifically there. I know a GoFundMe has also been set up to help with some of the expenses there. Also, on our men's soccer team, Augustine Seaver is battling leukemia, and he just needs there to be a miracle. And I believe that we serve a God that's in the miracle business, and he wants to hear from us. And so I'm going to ask each and every one of you to continue to pray for Augie, as he's so affectionately known by his teammates. He spent a lot of time down at Children's in the oncology ward, and he was just an incredible light most days when the chemo had not completely knocked him down. He was working on Legos and with a smile on his face. His teammates and our sports medicine staff, just like with Tavita, I would say that Tiffany Hazel and Holly Rowe were just incredible with Tavita out on the pitch. And our sports medicine staff, along with his teammates that are sitting right here, and his coach, who has been an incredible source of support. We're able to see his father and Augie back off. He was well enough. He had met the criteria to return to Japan, and so he is now going to finish his treatment in Japan. And there's also been a GoFundMe set up. The medicine that he's on was an experimental medicine here in the United States, but had been improved in Japan in 2019. It is extremely expensive. And so a GoFundMe has also been set up in Augie's honor. And so I would just ask, as we think about the end of this program and as we celebrate the Coach of the Year and as Dr. Redwine comes up, that you would continue to pray for both of these young men. And I know there's many others that have issues and injuries and even mental health battles. And we want you to know that we love you, and more importantly, much more importantly than Mr. Danny loving you, God loves you very, very much. So continue to pray for those young men. God bless you.
congratulations to our 2 SNU Athletes of the Year. They are definitely very deserving of this award and their performance over the past year. We are now moving into our final award of the evening, SNU Coach of the Year. Here to present this award and give some final closing remarks, Dr. Mike Redwine.
Well, I get to give out the Coach of the Year, or announce the Coach of the Year award. This award goes to a coach who inspires excellence from his athletes, or her athletes. While athletic success is certainly a key component of a good coach, the motivation a coach offers their athletes to excel in the classroom and grow in their faith is equally valued. So let's meet the candidates for the SNU Coach of the Year. Eric Gilliland, men's and women's rugby. Trevor Harmon, men's soccer. Josh Smith, women's soccer. Brian Madden, softball. Martha Brennan, men's and women's track and field. Kevin Ingram, volleyball. Grant Ledbetter, baseball. BJ Foster, men's basketball. Trent May, women's basketball. Mark Jeffries, men's and women's bowling. Angela Hamilton, cheer and stunt. Billy Miller, cross country. Debbie Latham, equestrian. Dustin Hayda, football. And Derek Taylor, men's and women's golf. And the winner of the 2024 SNU Coach of the Year, Trent May, women's basketball.
This is what we came for, and we couldn't want it anymore.
It was another historic season for the SNU women's basketball team and another big-time season for head coach Trent May, selected as the SNU Coach of the Year for his 2nd consecutive year. Coach May led his squad to an outstanding 30-3 record and a 21-1 conference record, the best record achieved since joining NCAA Division II. Not only did he coach our team to the 2nd straight GAC regular season title, Coach May also earned his 2nd straight Conference Coach of the Year award. His leadership guided the Storm to the #1 team ranking in our region, hosted the regional tournament, and battled their way to the regional final. Once again, in back-to-back years, give it up for your SNU Coach of the Year, Trent May.
Got this feeling in our souls we carry. It's about to be legendary.
As Danny mentioned, I am going to pray us out here in just a second. One thing I want to mention, though, I've been in higher education for a long time. I think now, like over 40 years, or right at 40 years, I've been in a higher ed institution. And this is the best example of supporting one another, athlete to athlete. So we call it a Danny's Cup, but it is unbelievable when I turn around and I see you all at one another's events, your activities, the way you're supporting one another outside of your own sport. So congratulate. If there was a national championship in support for one another, SNU would be the winner. I'm convinced of that. Danny, thank you for your missional leadership. I mean that sincerely. It's very purposeful. Thank you to all of you all. Let's give it a round of applause. It's great. Okay, let's pray us out. And as Danny mentioned, join me in prayer, if you will. Father, we're humbled to be here knowing that some aren't able to be with us in person. Father, we've seen your hand at work, and for that we give you praise and honor. We're just so thankful for the ways that your hand has touched Tavita and Augie. Thank you for the physicians that have been there. Thank you for their teammates and our staff that have been there to rally around these individuals and their families. Father, I just ask that right now, at this very moment, that they would sense your spirit drawing close to them, because this group of 600 athletes and coaches are lifting them up to prayer, in prayer right now. Continue to work in their lives, Father. We ask for a touch right now. Father, thank you for this group of athletes. Thank you for the way that you've uniquely gifted them, for their willingness to use these talents in ways that would glorify you. And now, Father, as we leave this place, we just ask that all that we do in a classroom and on a field of competition bring honor to you. And we ask these things in your name. Amen. You are dismissed.